This race is not about putting on just a pair of running shoes. I have this race so that 16 to 24-year-olds will know how to be championed in life. And when you're championed in life, something happens to you. A dream starts to boil inside of you, and it says, I'm worth something, and because I'm worth something, I'm gonna act like it. Every single aspect of this race is about a person's value. And when you understand that, everything changes. When you understand your value, you don't have to be like someone else. When you understand your value, you don't have to be with a jerk or a jerkette.
I came out here this morning because there is no other race dedicated to people between the ages of 16 and 24. And I think it's really important, especially for college students, to promote healthy relationships, because then they will be successful in their relationships throughout their life.
I came out today here obviously to support healthy relationships, the No Fear in Love race, simply because there shouldn't be fear in love. You shouldn't be afraid to be yourself with your significant other, and that could be boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, or even your family member. You should be able to be however you are and not have any worries that there will be consequences for those actions.
When you're between the age of 16 to 24, you're trying to figure out your life and you're trying to start your life. And if no one's there to show you support, and if no one's there to teach you what to do, it gets more and more confusing as you go. So we're out here to show our support for people between that age and to show them that they're going to go somewhere in their life and they're going to have someone who's going to take care of their heart.
When you truly love someone, whether that is your family member or whether that is just someone you just dearly love, the cold, like, you would do much more than just stand out in the cold in the morning. You would just lay your life down for that person. And not just a person, but many people, right? You're not afraid.
When I started this research, I had one goal, and that was to figure out how to prevent domestic violence. And I discovered that 16 to 24-year-olds are the group that's very vulnerable for being involved in dating violence. And I said, what are we doing about it? And they have like these programs, you know, don't get hit, don't get slapped. But I was like, what's the real element? What's the real problem? And it's because you don't know your value. You're valuable just because you're you. You're valuable just because you're amazing you. And the way that you are packaged is amazing.
Today we're here at the No Fear in Love race, and we're both volunteers, and we just wanted to volunteer our time in order to help bring awareness to a great cause. Today is about bringing awareness to healthy relationships and just bringing awareness to domestic violence and showing people that there are resources to help them out of any situations that they're in.
As a student here in the local area, I think it's really important that people my age, especially 16 to 25-year-olds, are making healthy choices in their relationships. It's something we don't always think about, but it's really important to have a healthy lifestyle, and part of that is having good, healthy relationships and making good choices about those relationships. And this race really sheds a lot of light on that. So we really love coming out here and volunteering.
Supporting for a great cause and helping people who want to race, I think it just feels good, honestly. Just a selfless action, being considerate. This really feels good, helping other people out.
If somebody cares about you, they never attack your character. They're not going to bring you down. They're going to say sorry when they need to.
I sponsored this run because I am aware of violence and in relationships. I was one of those people early in my youth, and I have 2 teens now, and I think this is just one of the most worthiest causes in educating our young people.
For this event, 1, we have donuts, 2, we have a good cause, and 3, this is our philanthropy project for Chi Psi. And I'm really glad we were able to come out today. It was a good event for Teen Relationship Violence Awareness Month, and I'm glad we were able to come out. It's a good event. We've had a lot of runners, about 40 runners, and this race seems to have a good impact.
I run a lot of races myself, and I like being able to give back to the community.
We were moved from her story about the 16 to 24-year-old boys, which is obviously our age group, and then we've gotten all of our friends to volunteer, and it's been really exciting.
Victim is someone that's powerless, and a survivor just gets by. But a thriver uses what was meant to destroy as their greatest catalyst for success. All of violence, domestic violence, suicide, violence against others, there is a common root, and it's you not knowing your worth. I believe that your time is very important, and your life is very important. And if you're doing things that make you feel like a product, then you need to reevaluate that, because you don't know your worth.